Hi, nice to meet you. I'm John Harmon. I'm the Downtown Neighborhood Association representative today to negotiate with you.
I am here to negotiate with you on behalf of the developer. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me. I noticed there has been a lot of discussion in the community about my proposed condominium project on Main Street. I believe this development will bring positive changes, improve the area's appeal, and contribute to Redstone's growth. That said, I want to better understand your concerns and see if we can find a solution that benefits both sides.
Hi, Angela Redstone. I appreciate that you reaching out as the representative of Downtown Neighborhood Association. My role is to advocate for the best interests of our community. We recognize the need for urban development but are deeply concerned about the project's potential impact on traffic, affordability, and neighborhood aesthetics. While we understand that you are seeking for maximized returns, we must ensure that development aligns with our community's long-term well-being.
I understand your concerns, but I want to clarify that my goal is not to displace anyone. This project will create a modern and vibrant living space while maintaining Redstone's charm. However, I also need to ensure that the development is financially viable. So let's go through the key points and see where we can align our interests.
Okay. One of our biggest concern is the size of your project. We have heard that you want to build 120 units, right? Which is too far large for this area. Our ideal number is you build for 40 units, which is much closer to what we believe is the community's needs. Although we understand the development is necessary, but it must be sustainable and aligned with the community's needs. Our urban planners report clearly state that anything above 60 units would create unacceptable congestions, severely impacting traffic flow, parking availability, and public safety. The area infrastructure was not designed to handle such a dramatic increase in population density, and we cannot ignore the long-term consequence. So I think we should talk about this and you reduce your number in building these units.
So I can clarify that I never planned it to build 120 units. That was just speculation. So actually I'm aiming for around 100 units. So I'm open to negotiation. However, 40 units would not be financially feasible given the cost of construction, permitting, and meeting zone requirement.
We understand that financial concerns are a factor, but what about the impact on the infrastructure? More units means there will be more residents and more cars, and more demand for public service. This is what we cannot ignore. We initially proposed for 40 units as a reasonable cap to ensure manageable traffic levels and to prevent the overburdening of public infrastructure, including roads, public transport, and essential service for like water, electricity, and waste management. Even at 100 units, our study warns of significant challenges. More cars on already congested the streets, and this will lead to longer commute time, increased population, and safety risk. So we cannot accept your opinion of building 100 units.
Okay, that's a fair point, but how about we explore the middle ground? So if I reduce the total units to 75 to 80, would that be something you association could concern?
Let me think. Okay, at 75 to 80 units, that means we are considered still a very high unit account. This developer must commute to substantial infrastructure improvements. This should be including expanded parking solutions, investment in public transport, and traffic calming measures. Because we cannot approve a project that prioritizes profits over the well-being of our residents. I think if you want to offer 75 units, that means you are only offering 10% affordable housing, which is far too low. This development cannot just be a luxury housing for high-income buyers. That's not what Redstone needs. We must ensure that low-income families still can afford and continue to live here. If the project is going to add 75 units, it should contribute to maintaining economic diversity in neighborhoods. And at a minimum, we need 23 to 25 at least this number of affordable units.
Yeah, I understand the need of affordable housing, and I fully support the city's inclusionary zone policy for 10%. However, setting aside 50% of the units as affordable is simply not feasible. My financial analysis shows that I can only go up to maybe we settle on 75 units. 24 could be affordable.
Okay, we can continue to talk about this number. I think 24 can be acceptable, but beyond just housing, your project must contribute to the society in some meaningful ways. Like, if we allow 75 unit development, we need you to assure that you offer some like bigger parking area, or you build some parks for residents to reduce the noise pollution and air pollution.
Okay, and open to incorporating additional amenities. Here's what I can propose. The first is a landscaped public park next to the development. I'm open to incorporating additional amenities. So here's what I can propose. The first is a landscaped public park next to the development. And second, I can additional public parking space to ease congestion, and if we can secure a city support, so maybe we can build a small daycare center.
Okay, I think if you commit to the park and parking area, I think at least we can work towards an agreement. I think 75 units for you and build 24 affordable units for the society.
23.
Okay, 23 is fine.
Okay, so we are looking at 75 units total with 23 affordable units.
Yes, but you promised to provide some convenience for the residents.
A public park include in the development, and additional public parking space, and exploring a city funded day care center.
Okay.
So if you and your association support this, I believe we can move forward to get city approval.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your willingness to negotiation, and we can reach the common points that we both agree.
Yeah. I appreciate your willingness to negotiate. So we will
So we can
get this done.
Okay, you can sign here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much.